Righto guys, the weekend's kicked in. It is time to get the HJ on the trailer. I've just started mixing up some methanol, so we have got the Power Plus stuff we use, and I've just started filling up a few drums. Now, in them drums, we put 1 cap of cylinder lube. So, buy it from anywhere. Now, for you guys that have been to the track, to the drags, anything on methanol, if you smell a bit of a candy smell, that's where it comes from. So it gives a nice scent, and it's good for the cylinders. It gives a bit of lube in there too. So that's that part of it. I have got on board a slab of water, maybe a long hot day, toolbox. We've got a heat gun to check the cylinders, a rattle gun and a spare battery. Now, Benny sent me a message last night to make sure I put a new set of plugs in it. So we run the A9s. I will gap them out to 28 thou on each one. So a few spares, another set of plugs, wheel spacers, helmet and suit, and like I said, I've thrown the extra one in if I'm lucky enough that we can give someone there a ride. Now, one other issue we did come across as we backed the car in last night is Benny's foot got caught under the accelerator as he drove it in. Now, if we have a look down here, I think Barry's big size, 15 feet, have jammed the carpet up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue that down. I've got 24 hours for it to set, so I'll glue it down, jam some timber on it. Hopefully that will cure before I get out to the track. So I'm going to do these couple little jobs, load up, finish put me 3 sets of tyres in the back of the ute, and then we'll be on our way to the track. Righto guys, so we just pulled up at Heathcote. It's a little bit cloudy, but the rain's gone, that's the main thing. So we're just jumping in the queue here. You can see there's a fair lot of cars. COVID's opening up the track, so everyone is keen to have a run. It's pretty early in the morning, but they are queued up. So we may be here for a little while, but there's some cool cars. Righto, so we're in the queue here at Heathcote. I've got some young blokes here that are fully loaded. We've got a heap of cars here. A lot of boys on the skids. Young blokes coming out to play. Just have a go on the tyres on this. So if that's not a perfect setup for an awesome day on a Sunday, nothing is. So we've got a few drag cars coming in. We've got a lot of setup happening. So the queue goes miles out. We're going both ways. So skids are back, drags are back. A couple of drops of rain. So we've got 2 or 3 drops of rain, but I reckon it should clear. The radar say next hour or so will come good. So hopefully get through this, fill the paperwork out, and we should be all good to go and rip some tyres. At Heathcote, start the drag strip, the boys do the scrutineering. We've got a bunch of mechanically minded men. They're checking over the car to make sure it's all good. So safety being the priority, they've checked the fire suits in the back. The boys are going all over the fuel lines. We should get a number, and then me and my little pit crew, they're only ride for the day. They get to idle back through the pits and enjoy the day. So stay tuned, tyres are on shortly, and let's head pad bound. Heathcote Park, Sunday. Now, I'm with Rick Fuller, Burnouts champ. So, Rick, you brought the good car out?
All the good car, mate.
What would you rather drive? Everyone out there debates this?
Both the same.
Both the same?
Yeah, and I thought the V8's good.
Yeah, the V8's awesome. Alright, so we've come here as a bit of a crew. You'll see Timmy Brown, another Masters driver from Burnouts. There's a heap of guys here. The queue's massive and there's some awesome cars. So, what's the plan, mate? When did you last skid?
I haven't skidded probably since March.
So it's been a long time, COVID?
Yeah, that's it. So, just excited to get on it.
What's the plan for this pad? Any plan?
Just get the tyres off and get back in the car.
Alright, so 2 Rod Shop cars, we're about to hit the pad. I'll try my best, then the crowd's here to watch the Burnouts champion. So stay tuned, we'll see how we go there. All the best. One coming out the close. I thought I saw it right at the end.
There's no time for that.
Alright, so I've just come back into the pits, just swapped the tyres off. Now the car was really good. Benny, happy with the car?
Yeah, car went really well. So Mark's driving, probably needs a little bit of assistant, haven't driven in a little while, but yeah, no, car's good. Engine's really happy. Still having a little bit of trouble with the idle, but yeah, but the idle's shit, but when it's up there, she sounds Christmas, so yeah.
Alright, Benny give me a real confidence boost when I come in. He gave me a 1 out of 10 for my driving ability. I'm happy with that because I thought it was a 0 out of 10. It was that bad. So the car's good. Try and fix these butterflies. We've got some white tyres on. I'll grab a new passenger. We'll head back out. Now, I apologise. I couldn't even get the GoPro going, so that's how bad I went out there. So there's a little bit of footage we'll throw at you now, and then I'll take you for a ride and hopefully GoPro running skid too. Righto, so I've left the pit bay, mask back on, that's the rules. We're doing the best we can, most of us. And I put on a ordinary show. So what I'm gonna do is head back up, maybe get a bit more driving advice, which I was lacking out there. So I'll show you a few cool cars in the lineup, maybe a little bit in fast forward. We'll get over the pad and check a few of these guys out. Now, very popular car out there, the old Lynchy look-alike. Did hear a few kids in the pits earlier yell out if Lynchy was here. Looks a bit like Gary Myers, crossed by Lynchy. Oh, how about that? We've got ourselves a new skidder.
How you going, bro?
All right. Hey, little fella.
Hey, look.
Are you driving?
So yeah.
All right, all the best.
Give him the thumbs up.
Hope you do better than I did. All the best.
Thanks, man.
Burnouts or Summonouts man, Timmy Brown. Righto, so we're down the start line here. We've got a first hit out in the Commodore Ute, and he's got the stick in the middle. So let's see how he goes ripping through these gears. Righto, first hit out. You got the stick shift. What are we taking off in?
Third.
RPM. Everything that's got.
Limiter.
Perfect. Righto, let's keep it in one piece.
That's it.
Best boys.
Keep it going.
Then there's a heap of corn on the pad. There's a heap of rubble down over some oil. There's a fair bit of rubber. So laying on the pad, we'll just see how we go. First hit out, first drive. Love your work, bro. How'd it go? What's your temp gauge reading?
Off the radar.
That probably means it's a bit warm. It's pouring cool now. We'll get you back to the pits.
Cheers, mate.
Alright, so we're here at Heathcote Raceway Drag. I'll get out here on my own. The boys got an issue with the computer, the timing system, which has been down for only 5 minutes. So hopefully they'll do a really good job and won't be long and they will be back out here. Now, if we have a look at the setup here, we have got the rod shop out here. Got some other good companies that really support the drag racing around here. So it's a good day. We've got a nice tailwind. Actually, now I'm standing out here, it's got a good breeze behind the guys. So we'll try and get around, check a few cars out, and hopefully we'll check out a few guys do a nice quick pass. Righto, so they've just given the nod out of the box. We should be right to go here. Time system's back after a short break. Let's see what these boys have got. So there's not a lot of rubber down. The guys haven't done any racing here for the last 10 months, so it's a little bit slippery. The guys have been working all morning trying to prep the track, but we are getting a lot of wheel spin out of these guys, so let's give it a rip on 2 wheels and see what happens. So the board's down. We didn't get a time on that, but that's way quicker than I'd ever want to go on a motorbike. So we might head over, grab some lunch, let's see where the burnouts are at, see if we can get blown HJ back out there. Righto, so it is that time of the day. Couple of sets of tyres off. 1 out of 10 for me driving the first one. I think I went for a safe 2 out of 10, Benny?
2.5.
2.5, right. Now, more importantly, if the panels are straight, that's my concern. The engine, you just ran over it, Benny. What do we got?
Yeah, checked it all out. It's pretty happy. So 2 sets of tyres, pop tyres going in the back of the car on the way home. So I guess that would be a tick. Engine's really happy, sounds really good. So have a look at it, check it all over before Sydney, but Orochi's pretty much ready to load up and send to Sydney.
Righto, so we've been told the mechanic's happy to lick the stamp, slap it on and send it. I'm happy where it is. Obviously, it's going to take a bit of cleaning. This thing's filthy. It's really dirty out here. I hope you guys have enjoyed the journey. Myself and Ben done our best with this little GoPro stick, and there's a lot more coming your way. We're going to take you all the way to Sydney for sure. So thanks again for watching. Like, subscribe. See you again next time.